Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK. I will be your caster and cameraman for today, and we have a tournament match from another Swiss Tournament 3 Round 6 Hard Rain Downpour. A rare occurrence, maps 1 through 5 will be played. That is right, you are reading it right. Maps 1 through 5 will be played. This finale is probably one of the most balanced ones. It only has one tank on the finale, so it's understandable to be play, in my opinion. It's going to be worth 600 distance, one tank.
I seem to have fallen here, and
we'll see what happens if it comes down to that to decide the victor. Thank you for the raid, my friend, but we'll get this match started momentarily. But before we do, it is going to be Mingoose family playing Enhypen. So if you look at the ratings right now for the teams, looks like we might go live momentarily here. Let me see if I can take a quick peek at this. So right now, Enhypen and Mingoose family are in the top 8. They are currently in playoff contention right now. Enhypen and Mingoose both have 4 wins, 1 loss. So it depends on the outcome of this match. As I look at the resistance points, I think Mingoose family is a little more favored with higher resistance points. So I think this game might mean a little bit more to Enhypen, because you can get in the playoffs at 4-2, but only 3 teams will. And we are about to go live, and we get this tournament match started. Mingoose family as infected, Enhypen as survivor. Opening hit will be Hunter Jockey, Spitter, and the Charger. A very early tank sitting at 25%, and it looks like right now we have some AFK survivors. Coach? Oh, never mind. Looks like they're getting ready to go up. We're going to leave Coach in the back. This is very interesting. Right, Hunter's going out. The Hunter will land in the back. Jockey tries to find the target. The spit doesn't get any damage. It actually turns out to be a pretty decent take by Enhypen. Who am I to judge? Pings seem to be pretty even. I'll put the pings in chat if it is available as soon as this first chapter is over. But we do have the first tank of this game for Mingoose family in the hands of 4Z, and the rest of his roster will be Argoose, which is definitely our Wolf. I believe Blob is one of them. And I'm not quite sure the other is the hittable. Oh, it was so close to hitting Rochelle. And for Enhypen, we have December 19 Blends, No More Up, and Bright Sapphire. Not quite sure who the last member of Mingoose family is. I'm pretty sure that might be Kimchi. Pretty chat will assist with that. As 4Z will have control of the first tank. See what he chooses to do with it. Jockey decides to come in. He successfully hits the pole on that sign. It's a clean hit for 4Z. Boomer gets popped. Charger does manage to land. He gets a slam too. Crafty Charger. Thank you, Elliot. I did get it right for the first time. I just don't know if Mongoose Factory or Mongoose, which one's Kimchi or Blob. I think just regular Mongoose is Blob, I think. Could be wrong. Probably should be able to tell by their stats. Yeah, I think regular Mongoose is Kimchi, if I remember correctly, if I'm reading it right. But for now, he's going to make his way in. He does have a tri-cap. No Charger. I think they might like the Charger in here. Spawns her up early. Early pull. He gets a corner. Down 2k already. Another punch onto Nick. A third punch onto Nick. He is down. He's still a lot of HP right now. He's going to cut them off. One walks into it. Can he clear this? And the Hunter will land. It's going to be a wipe going out already. Mingoose family did a good job. They'll get the wipe onto Enhypen. And that will end chapter 1 for them. They'll get 64 points from this early tank. And so far, Mingoose family is showing their dominance. How they got to this point. And Enhypen will have an uphill battle. Let's see what they can do with their infected side. And no one really shot the tank. It came down to, from what I saw, is the spawns all came up. They pre-spawn, which caused a little bit of delay on shooting them at first. They did a good job getting him down to 4K after the second punch, but after that, they only did about 1,700 more damage. Maybe a little less than that. The Hunter's going to land, Spit's going to land. They'll get a little bit of damage from that. And not a bad opening hit. They'll be able to get the tank up for sure. We'll have 2 survivors under 5 punches. And the first tank of the game for Enhypen. And it will be in the hands of Blends. They try to get some early chip. They get him down to 270. As he makes a transition onto the top of this building. Wait a minute. And it's a custom texture. Rock goes out, gets skated. They support right now Boomer, Charger, Smoker. Let's see if they try to do some damage here. Boomer gets popped. Rock comes in. Not going to get anything. Now it looks like they're just going to get the spawns that they want, maybe. Down about 400 HP.
Grab the shotgun.
Alright, he's making his way in. He's going to hit his car over. But that was pretty close to hitting Rochelle. A little short. Gets him to reload. They're going to retreat inside. This is a smart play. I think he should have abandoned the car at this point, but he's going to go to the roof. Take another about 150 chip. He's going to just reposition and go through the back. No, he changes his mind. He's going to go in through the door. All right, 4,000 HP before he gets a punch, though. Down to 2,500. He misses his first punch. He gets his next one. 1,100 HP. There goes the Smoker. The Charger lands. Oh, the Hunter can't intercept, but the tank loses his corner anyways. That was very close to being a tri-cap, but the Hunter was unable to find its target. And they do get a decent amount of damage from the tank. Not too shabby. But Mingoose family will be fast.
Hey, watch out!
So close to that Hunter being able to cover that, but good clears by Mingoose. DB's intact. 2 sets of pills yet. First choke point coming up. 2-2 following tank. Smoker jockey. Not good spawns. We should see him go in like right probably now. And no, they're repositioning. Need to get rid of this hit. Smoker gets the pull. They'll get the spit damage. And they'll get a good sack order. And I do believe they'll have Hunter, Charger, Jockey, Spitter. Don't know if that Smoker died before the Jockey did. We'll have to see.
I'm reloading.
All right, they come up to the car alarm. Spawns are coming up. The Hunter is up only. It's going to reposition itself. Actually, it might have almost killed itself. Not being able to jump over that fence. All right, the Charger comes in. Oh, what a meltdown on the Charger. There goes the late Hunter to the show, and the Hunter will die last. It looks like no Spitter and no Hunter, if I saw sack order correctly. Tri-cap with Boom might be coming up. I think they'd rather have a 2-2 than the Tri-cap with Boom. Need to get some damage off the 672 bonus that they have right now. They pass pills. They find an extra set, almost back up to 700 points.
Reloading.
Boomer tries to get in between the survivors and not able to do so.
Reloading.
Hey, we got a safe room ahead.
Alright, the last hit coming up. Let's see if they just blitz it in. They're gonna. Charger rockets in. Charger will land. Jockey, unfortunately, takes the same target. His clears were slow. They do get a decent amount of damage, but it's still 600 bonus, and they'll walk in with 11-16, or 11-18 maybe? 11-16 after one map, and that will be a very big lead. It is almost 10-50. I don't think Fear Factory and Mingoose, it's possible they get paired up. It's all going to come down to the seeding, who gets those last 3 playoff spots with only 4 wins. So that's what it's going to come down to, because there's set to be one team with 6 wins. There'll be one team with 5, but we're going live so fast. It'll be a 2-2 Jockey Hunter. And we are live. Hunter goes very fast. Oh, the Jockey does land. Spitter will die. Boomer at the end. It's going to be a quad try. Tank at 71%. But all right, but when we look at the charts, we'll have one team that finishes 6-1. It'll be either, or 6-0. It'll be either Simp or Sad Boys. Then we'll have 2 or 3 teams that can have 5 wins. Actually, no, 3 or 4. I said that backwards. 3 or 4 can have 5 wins. So there is a possibility that 4 teams get in with 4 wins, but there's also a possibility only 3 do. All depends on what the teams do that are paired up, because we have odd number of teams that have 4 victories right now. But one thing to notice is that Fear Factory did get their W and get the 4 wins. A nice 2 charge in the back. That's a quad incoming, but it's not going to land. The smoker was late to the show. It'll be some decent damage. Bonus down to 88.5. A 2 charge even comes in. Enhypen breaks it out to the alleyway. Coming up on 51% map aggression.
Hey, watch out! Up that ramp.
Yeah, Sad Boys play tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly at the time because those time zones aren't mine. As far as Eastern time, it would be. I don't know if anybody in there that scheduled the match can put that over to Eastern time, so I can know exactly when that's going to be. It will be streamed by Kryja. I might be casting that one. I'm uncertain at the moment. It all depends on what time it will be at. Boomer, Spitter, Jockey, Charger. Boomer gets popped. Questionable call. Let's send the Boomer first. Charger gets a fist, misses. Jockey comes a little late to the party, but does latch on to Nick for a couple dings. And actually, they got some pretty good chip right now on the Mingoose family. Already 25% of the bonus gone before tank. It is not too bad at all. Nine hours from now. That might be a reasonable time. Charger goes in. Wow. What Charger? The second tank of the game for Enhypen is going to be in the hands of December 18. What a name. Nice Boomer. Does get a spawn in there. Far enough away not to get shot or get M2'd, and lands the 1 boom. Tank has lost about 31 HP so far. A little bit more ticking down. Still lost less than 100 though. Doing a good job on holding on to that frustration. He's just going to make his way in. Down 1K. Smoker wants to get that early pull. They're too far away. Smoker was in a bad spot. Jockey lands, gets a stumble. Hunter lands. Gets a Godfrey punch onto Nick. It's so unlucky. He is down to 2K. Gets a punch on Rochelle too. It caps Nick. Switches his targets. But throws a rock instead. Not going to land there. And he decommits but dies in the process. He'll end up getting 1 in cap and gets, I think, 2 punches onto Rochelle. Maybe 1.
Thanks, man. I owe you.
Unfortunate he didn't get that double, but 1 was God-framed anyways. So tank is dead. Pills are popped. Bonus is a little bit more than 50%. So they managed to take off 25% from the SI up into this map progression that they reach now, and an additional 25 from the tank. Jockey is spawned going in, not able to find its target. Charger, Boomer, Spitter choose not to go.
God damn it, God damn it, God.
It is very dark here, and I don't like it. Oh, Charger, good try. Charger doesn't get nothing, or no kind of help from that Boomer. Now the Charger is just lingering in the distance. Hunter is going to land. Oh, the Charger lands it and gets the in cap. That is huge right there for Enhypen. They're doing a great job of getting this bonus down. Now they got to go all the way down to pick the survivor up. Smoker looks like he wanted to delay but changed his mind.
Here you go.
And that got another, that was at 52% bonus, down to 34%. That was about another tank's worth of damage. Jockey's going to pre-spawn to cause a little delay. It's a bad not the best attack that they got, actually. I thought it was a 2-2. Smoker gets a pull, doesn't get the in-cap. Jockey tries to get the survivor, but unable to do so. And now the Smoker is left to try to do something with this Hunter. Not going to be able to get anything. Go back to live. Smoker looks like he wants to try to get a pull. But coach is weary of it. Not going to fall for that. Oh, and they find him. They hunt down the Smoker and get him. They got to make a decision if they're going to hit here. No, they're just going to send the Spitter in for a sack. Now they'll get tri-cap with Boom. Kills are gone. They still have 400 and some bonus left. Boomer is not moving. Okay, he's now moving. Don't see the Boomer doing much here, if anything. Let's see if they can do anything. Boomer frantically trying to find something. Walks around the corner. Does get two. This could be big. Oh, the Jockey gets M2'd. It's going to be a lot of damage. Charger gets killed. They do get the in cap. They get rid of all of the DB. The DB's almost gone already.
Heads up.
Thanks.
Still got a lot of bonus, so holding on to that health on Arwolf and 4Z.
Yeah, safe house, y'all. Smoker.
Boomer rockets in. Doesn't get nothing. The Smoker just got deleted. The Jockey tries to get a scratch or two. And they'll make safe room with 280 bonus.
Okay.
All right.
That one hurt.
Enhypen now has a lot of chance here to make up some points. They kept them under 300 bonus. If they can manage to just break into that delta, they need at least 300 points more. They need to average, actually 350. So we'll shoot for, let's do a little math here. 600 bonus is what they're going to need to try breaking into that delta. And they'll need more bonus on these next two maps because map 4 is only worth 400 distance. So the two maps that are worth bulk of the points for Hard Rain Downpour are 2 and 3, which are the two we're playing now. But we do have Finale. I forgot about that, so keep that in mind. They actually have 4 more chapters to make up that 1,050 points. So they don't need 350 per map. Probably more like 275, which could be more reasonable. So we have 4 chapters worth 600, 1 worth 5, 1 worth 4. Distance, opening hit, Hunter, Spitter, Jockey, Boomer. Boomer spawns above. Hunter is accompanying them. He does manage to get one. Jockey comes in. Hunter will find the target. Slow on the clear. See how much spit damage comes out. Decent amount on the Bright Sapphire. And they will hold on to that Spitter. They know Charger's coming, so they want to land that charge spit. Smoker's the first one up. Charger shortly after. And then maybe the Hunter or Jockey accompanies. It's going to be a Jock. All separators. As they go underneath the grating See if it'll be a little bit safer for them. They know there's no boomer, so. Alright, they make their way out. Spawn's looking good from all different sides. The smoker lands, the charger doesn't. Jockey lands too, so like a little bit rolling single cap. Charger gets 1 punch, 2 punch. How does that charger not get killed any sooner is beyond my mind. And they keep the spitter again.
Good to go.
Right now, Kimchi. Don't know if that's Kimchi or Blob. I can't tell which one's which. Oh. Blue Sapphire gets a nice skeet onto Arwolf. Boomer comes from the bottom. Does get one. Smoker misses the pullback. Now the spitter's just going to go. Not the best spit, but spit finally gets picked. I think Kimchi finally gave up the spitter.
Up that ramp.
Kimchi, known for playing on Envy for most of his career. Very good player. All right, we have a pre-spawn hunter. It's going to be a quad try incoming. It's a 2-cap. Okay, the smoker gets cleared. The charger gets cleared with no slam. And that smoker is now dead. Great job by Enhypen. Taking this much, much better than so far than what Mingoose family has done. Managed to hold on to 82.7% of their bonus right now. And the tank is up. It will be the second tank of the game for Mingoose family in the hands of, I do believe this is Kimchi. It's either Kimchi or Blob. I'm pretty sure this is Kimchi. Hard to tell. They both have anime pictures, so I can't really tell them apart. Charger comes in. The boomer does land. The charger lands but doesn't get any damage. And another skeet coming out. Or no, it was just an instant clear. It was so fast. Now they need to LOS this tank. Rock gets skeeted. He is losing frustration. All right, they come back out. They're giving him frustration. Looks like they're content with staying out here. They do know there's another boomer. Going to come down to this boomer landing here will determine what they're going to do with this tank. Smoker gets cleared. Nice shutdown on the 2 spawns. They still have the boomer. Arwolf looking to make a great boom for his team here. They're giving him sight, though. Okay, they're coming out. He's still first pass, though. They can choose to go in. Nice boomer shutdown. Now they know the boomer's dead. They're going to go back and LOS will be a great call. They're going to go and do it. You just got to be careful that when if he chooses to commit early when they're hiding, they won't take as much chip. He's going to take the scenic route. They are out. They are going to push him. He gets around. They'll take less chip on the commit here. No smoker, no early pull. Let's see how Enhypen takes this commit. 81.5% bonus on the commit. Hunter is up. Tank is down to 4K. They're separated 2 and 2 now. Hunter gets skeeted. The charger lands a double. The jockey lands. You gotta clear something, Nick.
We got a charger.
There's the clear, but the bonus is getting decimated. No in cap yet. He whiffs a punch. Oh, there's an in cap that goes out. Misses the curve rock. And that is a dead tank.
Oh, man.
He took so much damage to that tank.
You look fine.
Smoker gets a pull to delay. The clear is very, very slow. The spit's going to be able to delay. The boomer's going to be able to delay. Nobody would have tapped to block spawns. And still nobody is doing so. And they will get a quad for the stairs.
Don't worry.
And they're going to have no bonus to survivor slow.
Once you get you back up on your feet.
Kiss my asshole.
The bonus is just so low for taking so much damage. 81.5% to 26.9. They are doing very good on SI shutdowns, but when it comes to tank play right now, the Mingoose family has the upper hand. Smoker gets the pull. Charger, can't really tell if it lands or not. I think it did land, but no slams.
This here is some serious bullshit.
And they're slow. They're not even going to be able to get the event started before spawns are in full rotation. Alright, they make it to the top floor. Spawns are up. It's going to be a 2-2 with the Hunter and Jockey. Jockey gets deleted. Hunter's going to go in. Boomer and Spitter are going to clean it up at the end. And that will be up no more, black and white. And they will have quad sack for in the sugarcane field. They have officially lost this round.
Have you lost your mind?
Coach, don't shoot me.
Charger lands, Smoker lands, Hunter lands. A rolling streak, tri-cap comes in, but it does get two people in cap, no wipe coming out.
Damsel in distress over here.
Smoker's gonna have his tongue very shortly. Smoker will delay.
Let me help you now, 'cause I ain't gonna get your ass.
Jockey lands, gets another in cap.
Just say if I did this,
Don't shoot
I'm
me.
sorry.
Jockey delays the pickup, but this is gonna end up being a wipe. Jockey lands. Oh, they get wiped at the bottom or the middle of the stairs. Good hit by Mingoose family, winning the chapter with 880 to 503. And suddenly the delta is getting very great for Enhypen to make this up. It's going to be tough.
Not how I want to die, man. Help!
I don't know. Alright, map 3. Best of the total accumulation score after 5 chapters. Finale will be played. Two, Smoker Hunter. Shall see a hit probably on the transition under the gas station or out of it. No, they're going to go early. Hunter will land. Spit will miss.
Can't see shit.
Unlucky for Enhypen. They had the right idea, but just not able to capitalize on that pound spit. No ski coming out from the survivors that time. Hunter does land.
Reloading.
Jockey's pre-spawned above. Tri-cap with spit. And they get out into the open very quickly as the jockey just runs back for a respawn at this point. And now they have to make a decision what they want to do with their SI hit. Hit now? Or hit at the choke point on the other side? They do have a charger and a spitter for decent amount of damage on the stairwell. Oh, the charger tried, but just not able to get anything. That will be minimal damage. They'll get a little spit block. We might get lucky if some. Nope, no one's gonna run through it. They're patient. And great take by Mingoose family. They'll be able to take this choke point and get over the top of the was it Wayford Shipping Building, I think it is? Yeah, Rayford Shipping Building. Boomer does manage to get one boom. They'll get another one next hit now, unless they hold everything. The only bad part about sending that boomer early.
I hear a jockey.
Jockey taking a lot of chip. And they got a quad. Well, 3.5 for a quad. Jockey's already half HP, so. Smoker misses.
Charger!
Charger doesn't get anything. Hunter gets stuck, and the jockey gets killed, and that will be 0 damage coming out from that quad attempt. And now they get the third tank of the game up for Team Enhypen in the hands of no more. Right now, Mingoose is going to retreat back. Not going to play any too aggressive. Play a little chip, it looks like. Tank could easily choose to go the other route, but he's going to probably just come this way. Boomer misses. It does get the tank over with minimal chip, though. It loses only about 250 HP. It's pretty good. Right, we return to the match. Tank throws a rock right away. Loses about another 130 HP for throwing the rock. And we will have about a 92% health tank probably throwing it in. Unless they want to try to play this a little long with some rocks. Which would be very difficult to do against Mingoose family. A lot of good players on this team. 4Z, longtime competitive player. Kimchi played the game competitively for many years. Played in almost, I think he did play in every single RBT tournament, but the tank is in. He is down to 3,300 HP. The early pull goes out. He does get cleared, but he gets his corner. He gets his second punch. He gets his third punch. The jockey lands. He gets a double. He gets another punch on the Nick, 1,300 HP. The Charger gets melted. He'll get another punch, and not quite the double in cap, but that's a very impressive tank coming out by Enhypen. They do need the wipe, though. They need to go a little bit bigger, but they weren't able to get it all done. Nice early pull to get the commit. First in cap was pretty early. Still had a lot of HP, but the survivors just melted him down on his commit. He was down below 3,400 before they reloaded. So much damage. Hunter gets skeeted. He tried. Smoker should have probably helped him. Self-clear. Boomer goes in the back. Misses. And that'll be another quad sack. So Enhypen knows what they need to do. They're going to go for the quad. Bonus will still sit at 789. 1 in cap, 1 out. So 5% of the DB is only broken into because of that in cap. So they're 300 points.
Reloading.
Slightly cracked into. Probably, I think, if I do my math correctly, it'll be worth about 280. Their DB right now.
Damn it.
Might be off a little bit. See what they could do with this consuming quad. And they probably have to reposition to the inside of this factory building.
Okay.
Going to be a little difficult. That Charger's not in the best of spot. They're going to go for it, though. The Charger does land. And nice skeet on the jockey and Hunter. Beautiful job by Mingoose family on shutting down that when the 2 cap was simultaneous. Even the other 2 spawns were shut down at the same time the other 2 landed. And that's what you call everybody winning, or half of your team winning their 1v1s on Survivor. And that is the result. Minimal damage on the board. Very impressive showing by Mingoose family as they come through the last choke point down the alley. Their 2-2 will have a Hunter and jockey for the cappers. Boomer manages to sneak onto 1. The Hunter's going to try for a DB to maximize their output damage on this hit. And I don't think it's going to work.
Hey, we got a safe room right ahead.
Jockey rockets in. Hunter does land, so will the spit. And they'll get the bonus slightly under 6. They'll walk in with 596.
It hurts, but ain't enough.
Come on, close the door.
Oh, we kicked ass. Yes, we did. Woo!
Good score for Mingoose family, scoring over 3K. Chapter score 1196. Campaign score 3192. All right, we come into the second side of map 3. It is going to be Enhypen's turn to go as Survivor. Due to the resistance points, I do believe this might be the end of the tournament life for Enhypen. I know they're at the lower end of resistance for teams that would have 4 victories, but we'll have to see. They still have their survivor round here. If they can pull out a massive score and make it up on the next 2 chapters, possibility can happen. Boomer's going to delay the survivors, but no one's bleeding. They'll retreat inside. No, they're going to actually go inside. Hunter lands. Spitter gets a little bit of damage, and not a bad job. 2 boom. What a long boomer. And they will hold on to the Spitter as they have a tri-cap with Spit coming. Jockey goes for the back 2. The Charger helps, but they both miss. No Jockey, no Charger. Spit tries to delay. Gonna slow him down a little bit. And they will have full set of spawns for the other top of the Ray Ford ship and building. Probably not the best set of spawns, though, as the Jockey and Charger die. But they'll get Hunter and Boomer.
Taking the machine gun.
Interesting spawn location for the Smoker. Why you would choose to spawn from there.
Hey, I'm reloading. Reloading.
Reloading.
Alright, they're taking this very cautiously. They're trying to see if they can get that Smoker, but not getting anything on him.
Reloading.
This stuff burns, man.
Spit goes for the delay. Don't know if they have a bait timer. Yes, they do. They saw it. And they spit to cause the Horde to come in, but it's actually going to probably work in the benefit of the survivors, because now all the Horde is going to chase them. They cleared out this whole area. All the commons have been aggroed. But they don't know how to climb. All the infected are getting stuck. Alright, they transition out. Clean transition, except for the 3 boom landing. They clear the Smoker, though. Not bad from Enhypen, holding on to that bonus very well. But get the tank up and retreat back to clear the rest of these commons from this quad boom that landed. Alright, they funnel backwards. Still so many commons coming in from this boomer. He's making his way in right away. They're not chipping him at all. He's only down 1k. Charger misses. That's a lot of commons still. Hunter is not getting cleared. Tank is still sitting at 3,800 HP. Tank is still sitting at 1,900. He switched targets. He spread in the love. He punched all the survivors so far. Some of them twice. What damage they have done. Look at that. Spread between all the survivors. The DB is broken into. 15%. 24% left on HP. Pills down to Zippo.
There's a Smoker around here.
Oh, this stuff sucks.
Mingoose lands 1. From the boomer onto Bright Sapphire. Spit delay coming in. Smoker tries to land on something, gets cleared. Jockey retreats forward but loses about 157 HP. Tries to get a scratch, not able to do so, and that will be a dead Jockey and a dead Smoker last. We will have Hunter, Charger, and Boomer, Spitter.
Reloading.
They choose not to go get that Hunter.
Reloading.
Well, I know what to do with this.
2-2 is up. Charger has a spawn. Charger rockets in. Hunter is in 2. Charger was successful in hitting that metal piece right there, not getting a survivor. Hunter will land with a pound spit for a little bit of damage, and that will decrease the bonus to an even 400. But unfortunately for December 18, he is going to be slow, or they will be slow the rest of this map.
This ain't right.
Reloading.
All right. And Cat, the 2-cap coming in. Nice clears. I didn't even see that one get cleared, and it was a nice skeet.
Oh, please, get up. You're gonna be fine.
It
Come
blends
on,
onto
come
our wolf.
Reloading.
Thanks, Ro.
That'll take the bonus down from 400 to 298, but the story of the map is like there's just so many commons all the time for it. Enhypen, they're getting boomed. They're getting boomed again. Jockey will land. Hunter will land. Spit will land. Boomer stumbles. Not into the spit, though. I will take another 70 points off the survivors. Now they're all slow. The only points that are on them pretty much exists of DB. A little bit on blends. And I think this is safe to say this will be the final attack for Mingoose family. And it looks like Enhypen is finally going to make a safe room.
Reloading. Hey, look out.
Did I speak too soon? Final hit coming up will be a quad. Jockey comes from the front. Charger rockets off. Charger lands. Hunter lands. Jockey lands, and that's a quad. And they will get wiped. I spoke too soon. I said they'll make safe room, and they will not make safe room. They will fall short. Campaign score 1150. The Mingoose 31-92. I just cast or cursed them by saying they were going to make the safe room. I think it was a little misplay by the survivors there. If you know there's a quad, you got to get inside at close quarters. Lee staying out in the open there, and you have spawns from all angles is just not the play. I know they were all slow, trying to take it cautiously, relying on their reflexes, but if Smoker gets a pull and then the charge lands, everybody's going to focus on things they should not. But either way, it might actually be the final chapter. I don't know if we see finale now. It's no reason really to play it. Tank will be sitting at 58%. Hunter spawned up above. Jockey and Charger and Spitter and company. Best hit in the game. Charger misses. The Jockey and Hunter take the same target. Jockey will die. The Charger will die. So will the Spitter and so will the Jock.
Reloading.
4.7 damage.
Heads up. Reloading.
They transition through the tops of the house. They will avoid the car alarm.
Reloading.
Coming up to the fence choke point. Don't like the infected ladders on this building, if I'm being honest. They're in terrible locations.
Weapons.
Come on, just put a ladder in a normal spot. They're able to get all up top, though. They might take the other route. Or as he looks like he wants to. They get a pull forward. Oh, it gets cleared, though. And they're not able to grab him. And they send all their support off the one survivor pulled forward. And that's not going to end up to much of anything except for a shutdown attack and a tank spawn. And it will be Bright Sapphire, probably with the last tank of this tournament match. And they are just pushing him. They don't give up. And the car comes in and will slap Forzy. It looks like they're going to go for the wipe. They are focusing this tank hard. He gets one hit onto 4Z. Doesn't get the second hit. Hunter is up. Alright, and he is dead. They're just choosing to run the map now. They have a 3,500 HP tank. As 4Z will die. And it looks like they're going to make it into the safe room without this tank being able to do anything. Charger misses. The Hunter's the only thing that lands. Oh, the car is so close. Lands the rock. Tries to delay this as much as he can. He's being shot by shotguns. They have no Uzi. Throws a rock. Should hit Nick. He misses Nick. Hey, now I don't think they'll have time to get full set of spawns. He goes in for the car. He misses the car. Smoker gets killed. He's going to try to throw a rock. He misses. The jockey gets M2'd and killed. The tank tries one more, and they will eventually kill the tank. And they will make safe room, bringing their campaign score to 3,950. Good job by them. 758 points on a 400 distance map with only 3 survivors. Very impressive. All right. Could be the final chapter of the tournament match as we have Hunter Spitter, Jockey, and the Charger up. Let's see if they can maximize their damage. Mingoose family looking to put a capitalization on this. There's Stamp. Charger doesn't get nothing. Hunter doesn't get nothing. Jockey gets bullied. And that will be quad goose eggs on the board for Mingoose family. A good shutdown by Enhypen.
Don't shoot that car.
A little bit of FF coming out. Or a common slap in the back.
Reloading. Reloading.
They make it over. The Smoker was close. The Charger won't find anything. Get a punch on Bright Sapphire. Smoker gets a pull, gets self-cleared in the back. There is a 1 boom going out.
Reloading.
Reloading.
And there we go. This might be the final tank of the game for Mingoose family in the hands. I do believe this one is Blob. Enhypen running back, playing it safe. Want to try to make the best showing they can. Hunter lands on someone's head and gets a scratch. That will make Blends no longer 1 or 5 punches. All survivors, nobody's 5 punches. 2 cars in play. He'll have 3 total to play with. 2 sedans and a hatchback. Whoa, car close. Car comes in. It's in a really good spot. He makes his way up. Gets a punch onto Nick. Trying to split the survivors. Oh, Rochelle gets cornered. We're trying to focus that spinner. Oh, he misses his punch. He gets a punch onto the pulled guy. Rochelle's going to be able to run away. Charger misses. Smoker does land, and that's going to be Rochelle losing almost everything. And Bright drops down into a double punch. Questionable call, and I think that will be a dead blob. Taking a beautiful ladder punch. Very well done. And the bonus is just decimated from that tank fight.
Okay, this seriously hurts.
They actually have less bonus than the 3 survivors made it with.
Reload.
Hunter gets a scratch and runs away.
I hear a hunter.
Now they'll be able to make over the fence choke point, no problem. Boomer tries to get a boost to the side, will manage to latch onto one. Nice ski coming out by Blends. Blends doing most of the skeeting for his team right now. I believe that's the 4th skeet from him this tournament match.
Look out!
Son of a beasting.
Reloading. Come on.
I would say Mingoose family probably one of the favorites to win the tournament match next to Team Simp and Sad Boys. Team Star up there as well. Boomer tries to rock it off, misses his B-hop and was not killed.
coach.
And he's still going to land. No, he's not. I thought for a minute he was going to land. Charger? Nope.
Bill's here.
And another skeet coming out by Blend. Jeez.
Heads up. Hey, watch out.
Smoker looking for a pull in the back. The Charger was very ambitious. Was completely successful in hitting the sedan in the back. But I'd say I think the Charger likes junk in the trunk.
Safe house, this way.
Charger, I mean, the jockey hides in the safe room. As he gets a scratch, and that will be it, guys. They call GG, and that will be Mingoose family winning with a campaign score 3,950 to Enhypen's 19.